Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I'm on my way to go train chest and back gym, and I'm feeling positive about this workout. And that's the thing. If you're not believing in what you're doing, then you're not going to succeed in your goals. I go in and I believe that I'm going to have a really good workout, and I know I am because of that. And that goes for really life in general. If you don't believe in what you're doing, that you're going to succeed, then you might have a little bit of success, but you'll never really reach your full potential. And so that's why I do that. And I'm going to be starting off with doing incline dumbbell presses, which I really feel that when I'm not using super heavy weight, but I'm just really just controlling and concentrating on using my pecs to just bring up the weight, like actually squeezing really hard to push the weight up instead of thinking about using my arms to press the weight. I'm thinking about squeezing my chest, and I'm arching my back too, so I make sure that I'm really using my chest to bring up the weight, and that allows me to get a really good squeeze, really good pump, I feel. And lately too, I've been doing for back, I've been doing a lot of pretty much like pull down movements or pull up movements, not so many row movements. I kind of tweaked my lower back. I would say probably like 5 weeks ago I did, and now I'm all healed up, but I just don't want to push it too much. So that's why I'm just going to be. That's why I've been focusing on more of like the lats, getting like more width, because in those movements you're not bending over like you are if you were to do a rowing movement with like either a barbell or dumbbell. So I've been noticing seeing a lot more growth in this past week, especially. And I've been working closely with my coach, Nick Gigilli, and he's been really helping me out. If you guys want someone who's going to pay attention to you, someone who's going to be very personal as like a coach, and not only just for like bodybuilding, but like even off season or even as a lifestyle coach, I would really recommend, if you're looking for one, Nick Gigilli. And you can go online on his website, Bodybuilding and BS, and he's got his rates on there. He does like monthly rates and yearly rates and all that. So he does a really good job. He's helped me out a lot. But there's just a lot of traffic over here. Jeez. Yeah, even when I'm doing pull down movements, I'm thinking about not using my arms to pull down, but using my elbows. When I use my elbows, that's when I'm going to be engaging my lats the most, right? Like if you had your arms out to your side, you're pretty much just going to be using your rear delt and your arms, right? So when you're thinking about having your elbows almost like angled in, then that'll really help you to engage your lats a lot and give you that V-taper that everybody aspires to have. And then even with, going along with like using your elbows to, help with the lift, like even when I'm doing chest, like I used to get a lot of shoulder discomfort or shoulder like pain when doing pressing movements. I know a lot of people have that too. But one thing I found that really helped me out was when I kind of bent my elbows in when I was bringing the weight down, and that really took off a lot of the pressure that that would be put on my shoulders, and it helped engage more of my chest and my tricep rather than my front delt. And it's weird because when I first started lifting, like the middle of my chest, it was always the most developed, like out of my entire chest. But like now, it's so weird. Like I feel my outer chest is a lot bigger than my inner chest. But it's gotten a lot better since I started to decrease the weight, but just focus on really good technique and form, and just using my, angling my elbows in, and that really helped. So I hope you guys enjoy the workout. Alright guys, so talking back to what I was talking to in the beginning of this video, where I was talking about my elbows, having my elbows coming in, and that, I tell you, that makes a huge difference. I've noticed a huge difference in my growth in my chest, and as far as just feeling like a way better pump. It definitely engages my chest a lot more. I always had this problem where I wouldn't be able to connect with my chest really at all. Whereas once I started changing my technique in my lifting, that really improved my mind-muscle connection, which is huge, which is what you really need in order to get a really good workout. Is you have to feel the muscle that you're working with. If you're training chest, you shouldn't be having a huge pump in your biceps, okay? And same thing with my back, with using my elbows, pulling my elbows in. That really makes a huge difference. So I would really recommend you guys trying that out. But also too, what I wanted to leave you guys with, because I've been reading meditations by Marcus Aurelius on top of my Bible reading. And this is basically, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor, and he was a Stoic philosopher, which basically means that Stoicism is, having self-control, forgiving others, and also just thinking about things that are within your control and not overreacting to problems or situations that are out of your control. And it's really good. The one fault, obviously, with Stoic philosophers is that that's the only thing that they have. They don't have a lot of these Stoic philosophers of Greece and Roman and in the Roman times. They didn't have Jesus Christ in their life, so the only thing that was they're hanging their soul on was the Stoic philosophy, which obviously that doesn't have the power to save you from your sins. But there is a lot of really good wisdom within meditations, and one thing that really stuck out to me, I was reading on page 94, was whatever is not within your power, you will consider either good for you or evil. It must of necessity be that. If you suffer from a bad thing or from the loss of a good thing, you will blame God and hate those who are the cause of the misfortune or the loss, or those who are subjected of being likely to be the cause. And indeed we do much injustice, because we make a difference between these things. But if we judge only those things which are in our power to be good or bad, there remains no reason either to finding fault with God or having a hostile attitude towards man. And I thought that was really good, because it's so true that we try to really control things that are out of our control, and we end up blaming other people for our problems, where we should be really looking at ourselves and checking ourselves to see if we did wrong to other people or to God. So I just wanted you guys to think about that. And if you guys did enjoy the video, if you could just leave a like, subscribe, click the bell notification for when I post, and if you could comment for the algorithm. Thanks.